Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 470, where we have 60 moves to clear out 15 jelly and reach 50,000 points. This is a special dedication to Carol, a friend I went to high school with, and her son Alan, because he's just totally awesome. Alright, so what we have is 15 jelly that are trapped under licorice cages, under ticking time bomb set at 50, and surrounded by these chocolate spawners. We have specials on the board, but if we get the marmalade to uncover these color bombs, then the color bombs are susceptible to getting covered over by chocolate. And this is a particularly long level, so if we fail it, then it's just kind of disheartening. So we're going to try to not fail it by applying some special techniques here, some strategies. First of all, if I have the opportunity to open up these cages directly, like let's say this orange were down here, and I could move it over and open this cage. That's not what I would choose to do. The reason is then the chocolate's just going to grow over it. Chocolate's a little easier to take out than a licorice cage, but it's not easy. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I want to do is focus up here and make as many specials as I can pointed down towards all of this stuff. So when I do open this up, I've got an arsenal amassed and I can attack the chocolate that's attacking me. That's my first technique. Second technique is when I open up these color bombs, I want to use them right away. Not going to try to match them with specials. It's almost impossible to get another special down here, and they're going to get consumed by chocolate. So we've got to take them out if we can. Third technique is if I don't have any specials to make here, I do one of two different things. I either try to concentrate the colors by taking out the least prevalent candies. Like I don't have a lot of orange or yellow on this board right now. So if I can take out the yellow, that concentrates the rest of the colors left on the board. Concentrated colors mean you're more likely to be able to make matches and specials. So those are the types of things I'm going to be looking for. Oh, and another thing is I kind of ignore the fact that we've got ticking time bombs on the board. If I don't have all of these open and I'm not attacking the jelly underneath by 50 moves, it's not likely I'm going to win by the next 10 moves anyway. I've only got a total of 60. So I think this is just a scare tactic. I ignore those. Alright, I think I can make something out of these red here, but it's like a chess game. It's going to take a few moves. I'm going to do this red, or this green, which then dropped this red down, and now I can do this. And, oh, there was another technique. I'd said that I have a couple. Concentrating the colors is one. The other one is just trying to create as much chaos on the board as possible, because sometimes we get divinely created, fun, cool things on the board. I have a friend who also says before you make a move, really contemplate all of your options and see what the best move is. Now I can see that the best move is to make this stripe and use the color bomb with the stripe. But I did look a little bit, and if I match this blue, then this red drops down here, and then there would be a green, and then there would be another red, and then I could kind of... It's still not good, but I looked for it. I have to look for all of those options and then determine which one's the best. This is by far the best because look at how much red I have over here. It's so good, I'm afraid that if I make any other move, I'm going to spoil this. And therefore, I'm going to use it right away. Sometimes I might try to get more red on the board, and I guess I could make a move over here and see if I can drop more red down. No. I wasted a move. That's not the big issue for me. The big issue is I could have messed this up. I could have, accidentally formed a stripe that then, created havoc over here. So I'm going to do this before I lose the opportunity. It's going to open things up. It may set off some of these color bombs, and that's okay. That's an efficiency of moves. Color bombs beget color bombs and other specials. If one is taken out and concentrates the colors, that's a step I don't have to take. Now here's another thing that we have to be aware of. Once we open these areas up, it's hard to tell where there's jelly and where there isn't once the chocolate consumes it. So I do a count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I can see, and that matches here. So there's no jelly under here, and I just have to remember I've got 1 on the bottom, and then all 3 of these and 2 from the bottom. 1, 1, 3, 2 from the bottom up. Alright, I look to see, can I make any other cool specials? Well, this special's aimed over the chocolate. Sure, I could try to move it over, but my better bet is just to take out all red from the board. I wouldn't prefer taking out red. I'd prefer a different color, but red is all I have access to, and it's still going to clear out that jelly. So now I've got 1, 3, 2 to deal with. That's all. I look for opportunities. Could I get a green over here so I could make a color bomb? I don't see that as a strong potential. But this is now my best move. Even though, well, actually, let's try this first. See if I can get a purple to drop through here. There we go. But even though this is not set correctly, if I can scooch it over, then it's a good opportunity. All right, let's see. I can't set this off, and I'm afraid that's going to get consumed, or that maybe even this will get consumed eventually. If I drop it down, it takes out a chocolate. When I take out a chocolate, no new chocolate can form on that turn. It doesn't put me in a good position, though. It makes it more likely that this will get consumed. I'm going to do this. Now notice the chocolate can also be helpful. The chocolate can consume these ticking time bombs that I have to deal with. And so it's not all bad, it's just mostly evil. Running really low on moves I can make. So it may be time to make some chaotic moves and hope that we just get some really cool things that happen. Or get some setup that we can deal with, we can work with here. Yeah, that chocolate, not a friend of mine. Oops, hello, meant to do that. There we go, finally, we got a reshuffle. Reshuffle's going to help me really change the aspect of the board. Now, if I could get a stripe matched with this, that would be pretty awesome. Notice that now we've got these ticking time bombs out in the general population. We have to be a bit careful about that. I love this. It's aimed in the right direction. Right over something that's a little bit tough to deal with. I think I'm going to go this way and just kind of blow up some of this chocolate here and give myself a fresh chance to attack it. 4 jelly. 1, 2, 3. Did I have 2 here? Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where my jelly is. Got to keep track. I felt a little bit like Rain Man on that one. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to open this up. Now I can see where everything is. Now I'm going to make a special. I can make a wrapped candy, but when I've got something aimed perfectly, it's easier for me to detonate a striped candy than it is for me to detonate a wrapped candy. So I've got everything just about lined up here. I'm going to create a bit of chaos since I can't set these off. Looking for opportunities to get to these before things get consumed and I have to reopen them. If I take out chocolate, no new chocolate can form. And I'm just trying to set this up so I can trigger these guys. Let's see. There's more blue brought down, but it's just not in the right spot. Taking out a chocolate. Here we go. Okay, so if I could take out green, that would be perfect. I can't take out green yet. I'm going to take out all yellow because that's going to concentrate it, and then I think that I should be able to get this set up. Okay, there we go. So that's how I beat level 470. It takes a little bit of thought, and it's frustrating because there are 60 moves. So if you don't beat it, you have to keep going through it again and again. But remember, you can always use your boosters to help you with really tough levels. And there's an opportunity to earn up to 37 boosters a day for free just by playing certain levels and spinning the wheel. So if you don't know how to do that, and it takes it's an approximately 24-hour cycle. If you don't know how to do that, put something in the comment section. I'll help you figure out how to get enough boosters to pass this level. If you'd like to see more levels, you can subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. And Carol, I hope this helps.